We were just talking about how you say that the Lakers have 0% chance of making the playoffs.
Might be -1.
Right. Oh, man.
So who do you blame for that, though? I mean, is it the coaches, is it the injuries? Is it just them trying to do too much? I mean, what's the deal?
Man, it's just like paper don't win championships. You can't – what you put it on paper doesn't win it. It's like the effort and the energy behind it. And what basketball is really about, the only thing that separates good players from great players and average players from good is confidence and trust. The Lakers don't trust each other. They don't trust the system, so we get rid of the coach. We don't trust the new guy coming in. We're not 100% sure. Like, I don't trust that if Big Boys and me are on the same team, and our scheme is we're going to send the guy baseline and you're going to help me. You don't come one time. I still trust if I'm with you that you're going to be there the next.
Right.
You weren't there last. No, next. I'm not sending him base down there. I'm going to go send him to the middle now. And then all of a sudden, everybody does one thing that doesn't trust. That's what it shows. It's so obvious they don't trust each other. And then you say a comment. Oh, you know what? Is this guy really hurt? Is he not really hurt? It's just trust. Guys who trust each other don't have problems like that. They have different problems. It's like, man, we're going to win easy. Could you help me get more?
Damn.
That's the different type of arguments that I had on championship teams. It's like, well, we're going to win by 20. Why'd you give him the ball that time?
Do you think that Kobe and Dwight Howard, like some of the things that going back and forth, that should be kept in the locker room?
Well, it would be if they all trust. If they had trust, if they trusted each other, it all would. And D'Antoni, he would make statements. It would just be a culture of comments that came out. There's a culture of comments that come out of losing locker rooms. And you just see it. You know, I sit back. This is my 15th year sitting back watching. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh. That statement was said by the Clippers in 1983. When they were Clippers were terrible.
Right.
You know, that comment was made by Minnesota last year who didn't make the playoffs. So it's just a culture of comments that just come out of your locker room, and it just makes it easy to see.
Oh, Lord have
and
mercy.
you know what? They are right on mark for every comment right now.
Man, do you think that we could have done this same record with Mike Brown? Was there a difference in –
You could what they're doing now, Mike Brown could have done.
Right.
Yeah. Without
I know
question.
Mike got to be at the crib saying that too. I could have lost these.
I could have lost this. You know what I mean? You know what the hardest thing about NBA basketball is consistency. Like, you play great, you have great players, but consistently doing it and that goes back to trust. Do I trust this guy that I'm going to be able to get this done every night? Because they have all the guys with the contracts, the money, the fame, the commercials. So why wouldn't you win? Because you don't trust each other.
Right.
You just don't trust each other.
You know what's crazy about that, man? We get one game, we're like, whoo, back in the game.
Listen,
you know.
Listen, when I saw the Lakers win 3 games, and I live in Los Angeles, and everybody was going crazy, I was like, it's like that now?
Yeah.
It's like that, really? Y'all won 3 games.
So with all that being said, let me ask you again, how do you feel about the Lakers getting back into the championship? How do you think we'll do this year? I mean,
championship.
How do you
championship?
What's the percentage
that is
of the
not
Lakers
a vocabulary word in that locker room right now.
What is the percentage of the Lakers being in the playoffs this year?
0.
Oh, okay. I just was wondering if you still feel the same way.